Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We finally won a game. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern fan channel. We finally won a game. Suckers. Y'all thought we wouldn't win a game? You thought we were just going to be drawn? No. All right. We are not hoes. No draws out here. No more draws. No more losses. Just W's now. Great win against Hertha Berlin. And, the reason I'm really happy is because we played well, man. I enjoyed the performance. I just finished watching the game. Guys, I got sick, man. Like, whew, I don't know what that virus was, but I mean, I beat it in 2 days. I beat the allegations, They accused me of doing something I didn't do. The evidence came out, and I beat that virus in 2 days. The allegations were gone. But I just didn't want to live stream. I've been lazy. Anyways, we're here with Hertha Berlin. What a game. First of all, I think this was Tuchel's best game as Bayern manager. Now, we're still out of 2 cups. This is a disastrous season. And actually, there's a quote from Oliver Kahn saying, of course, I'll be here next year. This is despite the fact that the supervisory board is meeting on May 22nd, and they only meet when, of course, they have important business to talk about. So that's interesting. We'll see what happens with that. Look, all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is that Tuchel actually made good decisions today. Every substitution made sense. And for once, Ryan Gravenberch came on. The narrative has been, when Gravenberch comes on, we always lose. Well, we won with him coming on, and I would argue what he gave our midfield was better than what Goretzka gave it for however long he played, 60 minutes. No, 45 minutes, and then he moved Musiala to that position from halftime. And then Musiala didn't really cook there. Gravenberch came on, very composed on the ball. Oh, man, there was a big chance missed by Sané where Gravenberch makes a really sweet long ball to Müller. And by the way, Kimmich today, that boy's passing. Tom Brady. Oh, my gosh. He was just hitting dimes. Kimmich. Yeah, those 2 passes, getting 2 assists to your 2 forwards is incredible from a midfielder. That's where we need Kimmich. I think we need a CDM at this club. A midfield 3 of Gravenberch, Kimmich, and a CDM would be insane. Think about this. Because, all right, we bring in Florian Wirtz. He's going to come in as a number 8, like an advanced number 8, like Luka Modric is for Real Madrid. Think about that midfield 3 right there. You have a CDM like Casemiro. I'm not saying we're signing Casemiro, but Tuchel wants a CDM like that. But you have a big power, destructive midfielder like Javi Martinez who can cover 2 positions at once by himself. He can be a double pivot just alone because of how well he reads the game. And then alongside him, you have Kimmich, who will help defensively, but then has the ability to control the game. So he's going to drop deeper naturally, which means the CDM doesn't have to be the one doing the buildup. Then you have Gravenberch, who can just hug that inside left pocket because he loves it, go out wide, kind of like De Jong used to do for Ajax. I mean, Gravenberch was De Jong's replacement at Ajax, that ball carrying. And, bro, I'm telling you, that midfield is unpressable. You cannot press that midfield. You press Kimmich, his passing, even with his back to goal, or no, the other way, with his body facing his goalkeeper, that man can still use his left foot, his right foot, and pass anywhere, or he'll take a foul. You press the CDM we have, who's okay on the ball, and it's crazy. But then it leaves Gravenberch open, who is an expert ball carrier. I think we're on to something here, all right? We're on to something. I loved how Gravenberch came on and took responsibility. Now, everyone's like, but that wasn't a great performance. We're talking about him versus Goretzka. Goretzka is a grown man, and we're telling him to not make back passes every time. There was a sequence that pissed me off versus Man City. Actually, it happened a lot of times, where Leon could take the ball and just turn or he could let the ball go through him and take the ball into his stride as he turns around and he just passes back and City keep pressing us. We created a lot of our own problems versus Manchester City. So my point is, this was a good performance from Tuchel as a manager. Is Upamecano suspended? He has to be, right? Hold on. I need to know because I was kind of... Is he injured? Oh my gosh. Upa has a torn muscle fiber. Dude, when did this happen? I thought Upa had a red card or a yellow. Upa's injured. That might be the best thing that happened to him, to be honest. No, literally, Upamecano getting injured is great for him because the boy needs to stop playing football for a while, man. And, it sucks. I didn't even know he got an injury. I have not been keeping up with news. When you're sick, your mind doesn't even, you ain't even getting enough sleep. So I'm fully recovered now. But I don't know if it was allergies. Could have been, COVID-19, but it could have been. It could have been. But I beat the allegations in 2 days. This is what happens when you're fit. Go to the gym, boys. Because I feel like in any other year, if I didn't work out and keep my body healthy, that would have kicked my butt, man. But it was only 2 days. Like the symptoms were gone after 24 hours. I just couldn't sleep. That was the problem. I couldn't sleep. I slept 3 hours. You ever not sleep at all, but because you were in your bed for so long trying to sleep, it felt like you slept. You just forgot everything. That's how I felt. I don't think I slept, but I just feel like there was a 30-minute period where I slept, but it felt like 3 hours. So now I don't know how the season's going to end. Everyone thinks this is like the turning point for Bayern, but there were still problems in that game, man. That was probably Tuchel's best game as a Bayern coach. The game against Dortmund, you can argue, is just freakiness. Upamecano scored a goal from a pass, from an insane moment. So I would argue that game was just a freak show. I think what I'm looking forward to is, one, we got to beat Leipzig. RB Leipzig are in a vulnerable position. Oh, they beat Hoffenheim yesterday. Yeah, they need points in every single game because they're fifth in the league, 2 points away from top 4. Freiburg's ahead of them. They need a win, so we have to be super careful against teams like that. I mean, even today, Hertha Berlin fought for 60-plus minutes. They could have really stopped us. So that goal against Bottleman was Upa's downfall. Yeah, man. Ever since Upa scored that goal, my man forgot how to play football. From then on, he forgot everything he was supposed to do. But Upamecano, come on, bro. As soon as he hears that song again, it's going to reactivate his powers. Believe me. Oh my gosh, I thought we were 2 points up from Dortmund because they drew the game. They didn't lose it. That 1 point makes a huge difference. I mean, Dortmund have an easier run of games. So, I mean, no, on paper it looks easier. Dortmund should be beating Bochum, and they were. I think they should have had 2 penalties. Apparently, well, one of them that I saw was a penalty for sure. Dortmund were robbed, but you got to score goals, open play, because you never know how referees are going to decide. Now, Dortmund fans are acting like the victims. No, every club gets screwed at some point. Okay, it's just you don't create your own luck. So, hey, I am curious how this season ends. There's a lot of games that could change everything, and I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to see what happens, to see who comes out on top, how this season eventually ends. Hey, I'm excited. We still play the energy drink. Exactly. That's going to be our toughest game now. Ugarte is our only option in CDM. Guys, that boy knows how to ball. All right. That's who we need. I'm telling you, we need Manuel Ugarte. I don't know. Ugarte. Yeah, that he's Hispanic. Dog, that he has that dog in him, you know what I'm saying? He's basically what's the player Chelsea signed? Enzo Fernandez is, but he's a CDM. He's very good on the ball. His dribbling is very strong, so ball retention. He doesn't lose the ball. There's no weakness in his game. He's not like a CDM that's bad on the ball. I mean, I love when CDMs make a high amount of tackles every 90 minutes. Like in the Europa League, the man's making 6 tackles and 1.3 interceptions per game. That just sounds beautiful to me. That sounds beautiful to me. And he gets dribbled past 1.5 times a game. That's so, like, let's put that into perspective with Kimmich, who ironically is our most defensive midfielder. 2 tackles per game, gets dribbled past twice per game in the Champions League, less in the Bundesliga, less in general because there's less duels he gets into. Like, imagine having that boss next to Kimmich. Bro, Kimmich can utilize every other strength he has and do outrageous things. Get assists, get goals. Be on the edge of the box like Toni Kroos. I always thought it was a strength that Kimmich had all the attributes Toni Kroos had, but was slightly better defensively. I always thought, oh man, that means Kimmich is a better footballer. Nah, Kroos can play better more consistently because he has the support of Tchouaméni or Camavinga and then Modric. Kroos doesn't have to do the ball carrying. He can just control the game. Whereas Modric does the ball carrying. He links the midfield and the attack, while Kroos links the defense and the midfield. You need that. I think if we had Florian Wirtz, Kimmich, and then a CDM, I don't know how people don't see this, but that midfield 3, not a double pivot and then we need Kimmich to have the freedom to join up the attack, link the defense, right, to build up, right, but then be on the edge of the box. If we had Gravenberch and a CDM and Kimmich, Gravenberch isn't the most capable man defensively. He kind of now I think he got better. That game, I felt like he was trying to be there in positions to defend. He's not stupid. He knows, like, I have to run back. But I think it's just the way he runs back. It's kind of like how Pogba runs back. There were games where Pogba was just great defensively. Pogba's problem wasn't really his defensiveness. It was him losing the ball in bad areas, trying to do things. But they both have this running style where it looks like they're just walking. But they have this incredible ability to just change everything, like when it comes to offensive aspects of their game. Gravenberch is a complete midfielder when it comes to the attacking aspects of midfield, but he needs to hone in his defensive skills. That's why if he had someone like Casemiro, it's game over. No one can compete with that midfield. Look how Manchester United. Imagine if Pogba was playing in the same team as Casemiro. Like, he wouldn't have to do any defensive work. And if he lost the ball, he knows it's not the end of the world because Casemiro's right there to recover. But just imagine, and then you have Lisandro Martinez. But just imagine if we had that. Gravenberch kind of like Pogba, given like his flairness, bro. That flair. Oh my gosh, the amount of flair you need in midfield to compete. Like, that's how Real Madrid are so successful in the Champions League. They have, and Barcelona for so many years were so successful with Messi, right? When they had Iniesta, Xavi. Think about how that duo worked. Xavi was the controller. Xavi could drop deep between the center backs. I mean, Iniesta could as well, but that wasn't his best utilization. Xavi would come in, make passes, switch play. I mean, really, all of them took turns. But then Sergio Busquets, bro, everyone thinks Busquets was just really good under pressure. But that boy could defend. He could read the game like a maniac and make interceptions. He could break attacks down, make tackles. That's what Busquets did so well. That's why he's so unique. And then Iniesta was the ball carrier. Every successful team, Bayern in 2013 had that. Bayern in 2020 had that. Every year where maybe Thiago was injured and we couldn't really keep the consistent lineup in the important stages of the season, then that's when it fell apart. But every team that is dominated in the Champions League year in, year out had a midfield balance of at least 3 players that could do, I mean, it could be a 4-2-3-1, but I think even Pep gets it now. Pep understands, oh my gosh, the reason I haven't succeeded at Man City was I didn't have that midfield balance. Now Pep has 2 CDMs, man. And now look at City. Look how successful they are. But Liverpool, remember when Liverpool were super successful in 2019? If you guys remember their midfield, Fabinho, Henderson, their midfield wasn't their best part, but their midfield gave license to their wide players. They had Oxlade-Chamberlain. Bro, think about how that midfield 3 works. Fabinho's the CDM, Henderson's the box-to-box. That's basically what you're trying to accomplish. 1 CDM, 1 box-to-box, and 1 ball carrier that links midfield to attack. The box-to-box links the defense into the midfield like he does. It's just we need that. We have not had that balance since Thiago left, because Thiago gave us that destroyer energy. That man could duel. He was dueling like Duolingo. I just miss robbery. We need Declan Rice. Yo, I watched some Declan Rice highlights. I don't care for West Ham. I don't watch their games. So the only way I can consume someone like Declan Rice is through highlights. But I have watched England national team games. He ain't that bad. He is not that bad. Declan Rice has a very unique skill set. I think he's honing in on completeness. But I don't think he's better than Manuel Ugarte, man. I don't think he's better as a footballer. Rice is that one friend that just learns anything and gets good at it, but there's always someone that could do better, But Rice's best attributes is his leadership quality, his determination, just his overall defensive play. Yeah, man, I would love a number 6 here at Bayern, man. I don't know. There's a lot. There's options, I'm sure. There's options. Can we please not sign Mount? It's funny. We're saying Ugarte is not that good. Nah, I rate him highly. I think he's very good. See, Liverpool want him. They're willing to pay 62 million. Spurs want him. Look, we need an enforcer, man. An enforcer. Do you guys know what an enforcer is? Someone that enforces the law. That's literally what it means. Someone that is the executive branch, that leads the police department. What we have is a bunch of lawbreakers. They just come into our midfield, start doing their play. We need someone that understands the patterns of the opposition players and their attack and finds a way to put our team in an advantage to win the ball back and start counterattacks. We had that in our most successful years, but recently we haven't had that because Goretzka likes to ghost in very key moments. I hate how Goretzka ghosts. He likes to hide behind players. Sometimes, I mean, look. Sometimes it works. It works in the sense that while being behind a player, it can keep the opposition players from doing a certain action. But, if you watch the City game, Goretzka was technically behind Haaland, and then Sommer passes the ball to him, and then he has all that space to run into. and he doesn't turn and run. He instead makes a back pass. So, like, not only like hiding midfielders that quote and unquote hide from the ball and don't show for it because they aren't great under pressure. Like, I don't mind you as long as when you do get the ball and you do have space and you're not getting pressed as hard as your other teammates, you have to then give them take pressure away from them. That's what we need. Well, you just said Ugarte isn't as good. Isn't that good? I mean, look, I don't watch sporting. I watch the highlights, bro. But what I also look out for is tendencies in their highlights. I like where he wins the ball back, how he wins it back, and like if he starts counters after winning it. And then I like how you could judge players a little bit off of highlights, but maybe I'm wrong and he's not that good. So then give me a player who is a DM who isn't that old, right? That can be here for at least 6 years, that can lead us to glory. Who is that player? Because some of you are going, oh, let's move Upamecano to midfield. Well, people's logic is Upa's passing is good. Guys, do you realize you need more to be a number 6 in midfield? Kimmich's passing is great. And he's even better under pressure than Upamecano. But what you need is a certain attitude and a certain intelligence about your game, where you're not a center back, but you're also not a normal midfielder. You're not a box-to-box. And you have to take a certain level of responsibility. I don't think Upamecano has the football intellect. I mean, he has a very interesting football brain, but I don't think even there he has the football intellect to be capable as a DM. Like I played in the CDM position. It's so much thinking. Like, and you can't just sit there like standing there thinking. You gotta be moving while thinking, right? And then like, okay, you're thinking, okay, so they're moving out wide. So where do I go? You're looking. You guys need to watch Casemiro play football. That man's head it hurts. It hurts to play that position. Upamecano barely checks his shoulder when he's defending. I mean, he does, but like sometimes he just forgets and, he turns into a bozo. He doesn't even turn his shoulder. But no, seriously, guys, think about a CDM. You're like center backs have to look and find out who's around them, who's going to make a run to, anticipate. Anticipation is important for center backs, and Upamecano does that well. But think about this. As a CDM, here's how my job went. Because I thought, okay, I'm good on the ball. I'm good under pressure. I can dribble out of it. And I have long legs, lengthy, so I want to play DM. It took me a while to like take out my winger tendencies, right? My attacker tendencies, where I just want to beat players and run forward. But now, if I beat someone and run forward, there's someone else. Like usually, as a winger, if you beat your fullback, your center back is probably the only one you need to beat, and you could pass the ball. But now, if you beat someone as a midfielder, there's your center backs. You beat a winger that's pressing you, or an attacker that's pressing you, and then there's 2 other guys, and then there's 4 other guys back there. So you can't just be dribbling like an idiot. You have to be smarter. But defensively, it's so hard. One, okay, the opponent's attacking here. I got to check, not just for who's around me, but for what were the spaces, right? And I have to find a way to protect that space without leaving my position to create new space, right? So but I have to time my run into that space for only when they're about to pass the ball, so I can make an interception. Or if I can't make the interception because I'm too far away, I have to get myself in a position where I can be there for the next sequence. Bro, you're playing chess with your head, and no one else knows what you're going through, right? All the attackers are trying to do is be as like unpredictable as possible while you're trying to predict them. That is not, bro. That's why I respect even though I hate him, I respect Casemiro, right? I used to say I hated him, and I still do, that scumbag. But I always respected how that man could punch you in the face and start holding his fist from getting hurt from punching you, and then his opponent gets a yellow card. That level of scumbaggery is what we need at Bayern. We need someone that's going to kick another man's nuts and then start holding his nuts. I don't know. That's what Casemiro does. Bro, that's the scumbaggery you need, right? We need someone that's going to stick their leg in and make that critical interception so that our center backs aren't the ones on yellows. Someone that just clears the opponent and gets a red card when he needs to. Someone that's just going to injure like a De Bruyne. Like you're playing City, just freaking kicks Haaland in his knee and gets a yellow card, but Haaland's out for 10 months. That's what we need. That's what we need, boys. Chris Stapps. Once again, I appreciate you, man. Happy about us. Good news after 30-hour workday. BVB, however, Spurs 2.0. Also, check out Have Hope Late. I do watch that guy. I exclusively talk about my Abramovich interview there. Wanted to help. Wait. You're on Half Hope? That is interesting. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I watched that channel. Is it today or coming in later? Wow, I appreciate you. CDM striker top priority. Yes, absolutely. Kimmich needs someone. You know, we could even get away with playing Musiala in midfield if we had a real DM, right? Get a real DM. But wait, did Man City win? Oh my gosh, they won. What a surprise. Oh, and they're ahead of Arsenal. Wait, Arsenal lost? Wait, no, they just played City. Of course they lost. Ha. Yeah, baby, Arsenal are losing. I love to see Arsenal's failures. So that means City is going to win the league. Dang, bruh. These guys, bro, they're comeback kings. There's like 6 games left, and they're ahead. And their run of games is like easy work, you know? Stay safe. I'm passing out. All right. Thanks for joining us, Chris Stapps, and thanks for the generous contributions to the channel. You're quickly becoming... No. There's this other dude that's probably number 1 when it comes to contributions. This man pays to make comment on the channel. And he made a huge contribution. Bro, I was like, damn, man, that's a lot. That's a lot of dough. That's more dough than a French bakery. It's crazy, right? Hope after Gravenberch's performance today, he starts more. I hate to see him being sold to Liverpool. Yeah, I agree with you. Gravenberch, I feel bad for him because that kind of performance deserves like something. Bro, you deserve to start every other game from now on. Seriously. Gravenberch deserves to start the next game because like he came on, he was composed. I mean, okay, let's talk about the team in general. I thought our best player, Pavard, played well. De Ligt, there was a moment where he got cooked and then he recovered and made a good block, but I wish he didn't get cooked there because he kind of got drawn in. De Ligt's performances have reduced a little bit, and I think it's because our entire team's performances have reduced, but De Ligt isn't doing anything crazy, but he did lose the ball in a bad area. He will need to get a little bit better. You know, one thing I was concerned about with De Ligt when we signed him, I was concerned like, oh man, like he looks clunky on the ball, but I don't think it's that bad. Like against City, he didn't like get caught out. And he even made good passes, like long balls. De Ligt, he's one of those guys that just looks clunky. And that's fine. He just looks like he's uncomfortable on the ball, but I think he deals with pressure well. He knows when to go long, when to try something risky and pass to his teammate. So that's the best. That's the most you can ask for. Also, I feel like De Ligt can perform even better on the right-hand side where Upamecano is. Ironically, if you switch them, it makes a difference. I think Upa for France plays in that left center back position, and it allows him to make switch passes, right? Do those Van Dyke balls. You guys know what I'm talking about. That to your other winger, and also make long ball. Bro, I think Upamecano they should switch sides, because I think the stronger defender when it comes to being on his weaker, maybe De Ligt's left foot is better than Upamecano. Like Upamecano's left foot, Upa doesn't really pass with his left foot. So, okay, whatever. But when Lucas Hernandez comes back, we'll see what happens. But Lucas will definitely. Look, let's stop playing Lucas as a left back. The boy is a center back, and he's a brilliant center back. If we had Lucas Hernandez against City, I feel like we would have that dog in us. You know what I'm saying? That dog. That's what we need sometimes, that dog in us. That Sergio Ramos dog. Just push De Bruyne. Don't even tackle it. Just push him. Get a yellow. Who cares? That's worse than conceding a goal. So we'll see what happens. I thought Upamecano played great. So anyways, I thought Pavard played well. We got to sell Pavard. And I know that's funny because I've been praising him, and I also have an agenda against him at right back. If Pavard plays right back, I hate him. If he plays center back, I don't mind him. He stays. But the thing is, like, we can get money out of Pavard. He's never going to be a world-class center back, right? He's going to be a good squad player. He's not better than Upamecano in the long term. Maybe in some games he'll be less of a Bazo, but I don't feel there's a single attribute in Pavard's game at center back that none of our other center backs don't have. And they have all the things he has plus more, right? What I like about Pavard is he's a professional. But he complains when he doesn't play center back. What happens when Lucas comes back? We're gonna be playing Pavard at center back? No. When Lucas Hernandez is here week in, week out next season, we go and play Lucas Hernandez because he's Lucas Hernandez. Why would we do anything different? So if Pavard can't accept his role as a backup center back, backup right back, Mazaroui today. What was all that talk about? Oh, he's not fit. Bruh, that boy's fit. That boy is a Fitbit. All right, Mazaroui. See, that's what I'm telling you. Bowlers, you know, someone's a bowler when they don't need to be doing all that extra. You guys know what I'm talking about. Mazaroui, when you just be chilling on the ball and like pressure comes and you just relax. That's how you know he's a bowler. He doesn't lose the ball. Like, he doesn't make dumb decisions. He doesn't always just make back passes. If we lose Mazaroui, I'd be pissed because I don't think Cancelo has to stay here, first of all. We got to sign Cancelo just for the vibes. He's a vibes footballer. I love Cancelo, man. The boy, he just has so much. He's always active, right? Not perfect defensively. No, not at all. But he tries. He's always like trying things, but in a good way. He's not like Coman just making aimless crosses. Coman has the opposite of aimbot. The man just misses. Like a girl could come up to him and be like, Kingsley, I love you. I just love you. Give me your number. He still fumbled the bag. That man cannot hit, bro. He still won't hit. Coman, bro. Bro, you have everything else to hit. His crosses suck. But he's a good footballer in terms of dribbling and all that. But it sucks that his end product is just useless. It's pointless. So, anyways, Mazaroui needs to stay here. Because Cancelo can play left back, right? Daley Blind's leaving, so we might as well not lose another option in the defense. I need Mazaroui here. Also, Mazaroui can play left back too. So we need both of them to stay here. Mazaroui, bro, all those lies about his fitness. Oh, he needs to be, bro, he's fit. He's fit. Shut up. The bro is fit. Quit lying on his name. Bro, I don't know where who came up with that. Oh, he's not fit. His fitness. The man makes football look simple. He plays at his own pace. It's beautiful to watch. So Mazaroui stays. So he played well. Cancelo played really well in my eyes, man. He did some amazing things. He created some chances. Mane today. Jesus, bro. Ah! Sorry, I can't use the Lord's name in vain. But, bro, Mane! Oh, my gosh. Bro, we signed the wrong Senegalese, bro. We should have signed Sadio Mane or Leroy Sané's father. That's the other Mane we should have signed. Salif Mane, I think that's his name. Dog. This man has nothing about his game that makes me go, ooh. See, you know what's crazier? Mane had an extra training session. An extra training session, man. And he still sucks. We cannot continue to deal with this. We can't. Also, yo, Goretzka played well. Not Goretzka, Gnabry. Yo, Gnabry did some decent moves. But we got to sell that guy too. We signed 2 wrong Senegalese players. Who's the other one? Oh, Sarr! Bona Sarr, that other bum. Gosh. Yo, Senegal's destroying us, man. Oh my gosh, these 2 hideous twins. Where is Bona Sarr? Does bro even get on the bench anymore? This dude has had a total of 0 minutes. How do you have 0 minutes, G? 0 minutes all season. Just making his money. I got to respect the grind because you know he's going to stay here till his contract expires. You know, it's funny because I was criticizing Bona Sarr on Twitter. Guys, we paid $8 million for... No, 8 million euros for this guy. 8 million euros? Bruh. we paid, oh my gosh, Marseille, y'all scammed us. Because you're right back. Bro, oh my gosh, guys, think about this. Doesn't Marseille have a guy named, a player they have named Gusto? I think that's his name. Malo Gusto. If it turns out that was their replacement for Bona Sarr. So this guy is young, new right back. Wait, of course Chelsea signed him. Of course they did. Because why not? Of course Chelsea signed him. But guys, Lyon, he came from Lyon's academy. This brother came free. Oh my gosh, bro. This brother came free. Oh my gosh, bro. They replaced Bona Sarr with free, and he's better. Oh gosh. Yo, Bona Sarr, bro. Yo, we need to organize. We got to pull up on them, man. We got to organize a little, drive-by. Look, I'll bring the pow pack. Just nice little drive-by on Bona Sarr, bro. Liao would be 100 mil plus. But I don't even want Liao. Still can't believe Sané told Mane to his face that we signed the wrong Mane brother. I don't think that's what. If that's what Sané said, then W Sané. But Sané missed the chance today, which would have given Gravenberch a pre-assist. So I'm pissed off at Sané. I like my bowlers, man. Oh, man. Oh, wait. What did Tottenham do? Tottenham. Oh my gosh, Jota scored. Oh my, Spurs are some bums, dude. Think about this, bro. They conceded 3 goals in 15 minutes, and then they managed to get back into the game and equalize last minute, and then Jota scores a last minute winner. Oh my gosh, bro. I gotta watch expressions. He's gonna be fuming. Gosh, man, that club is dusted. Wait, shoot. Liverpool can still low key, not even low key, high key get fourth place. I mean, if United just keep losing. Wait, Man United, their form is good. I thought Man United was losing a bunch of. Oh no, that was Arsenal. Newcastle are cooking everyone. Dang. Liverpool in the Europa League would be hilarious. Pray for us at right back, bro. Who are you? We are crap in right back. Who we? What club are you talking about? Who's us? Who's right? What right back are you talking about? Ajax have approached Peter Bosch, bro. That's how low they're falling. Oh my gosh. It's hilarious how often Bochum caused mayhem for Dortmund. And their fans were singing the only German champions will be FCB. Us, right? No, there's no other FCB, George. Bayern. We weren't drawing that game. Oh. Why are you saying pray for us at right back? Play for us at right back. Oh, I thought you said pray. I was like, I ain't praying for a right back. No, dude, what are you talking about? Mazaroui cooked. What are you talking about? He was like one of our better players. Well, I think we had a good performance. A lot of players played well. Guys, Musiala. Hey, my boy has. You know what it is? When you're Musiala was a new commodity, and now he's no longer a new commodity. That's the truth. Now he needs to dig deep and find his level again. That's the truth. Every elite player has a period of time where at least every season, like there's always a portion of time where they look average because I don't know, maybe the thing they were doing just no longer works. Like Musiala, the positions he was picking, bro, he can't do anything right now. The kid gets surrounded by 4 or 5 players. So but it's okay. You know, he's gonna get that one goal that just changes him, and the summer's coming. You know, Musiala, bro, no Champions League goals is annoying me though. My man had a whole season with no Champions League goals. Sounds outrageous. Uh Bonus Sar. No, we should just sell Bonus Sar, you know? Ooh, Fabricio Diaz. See, that's what I'm talking about. We need those saucy names. What are you saying? You saying that's a CDM option for us? Fabricio Diaz? Bro, that just sounds beautiful. Oh, combination of technique and bravery. Fabrizio Diaz, the new monster. Okay. See, Barca's probably going to sign him, huh? It looks like he's going to Barcelona. Oh, he's close to Nico Sivald and Sandro Tonali and Danilo. Pressing, passing. Yeah, he's 5'9", 152 pounds. Already don't want him. He's too short. And he weighs nothing. Nah, don't want him. Nah, nah, don't want him. I know who Casado is. Casado's good. Eamon Carey, nah, he's not a DM. He's a different kind of player. He's like a mini Kimmich. Eamon Carey. He's black Kimmich. You watch how he plays football. That's how I would interpret his position. Like lots of ball possession, right? Good, interesting, unique passing. And he's too young. Do we really need an? Gravenberch is better than him. So what's up? Done great at. Oh, done great at. I thought you were mentioning a player. Amrabat, nah. Amrabat, I know where you're going with that, but he is not secure in possession. And some of y'all are probably gonna come out. Oh, but look, man, I have a footballing perspective that no one else has. He is not secure in possession. It's like leaving your girl with me. She ain't, well, she's secure because I'm not going to like punch her or anything like. But your relationship ain't secure, bro. I'm gonna start running up game unless your girl's ugly. If she's hideous, then yeah, I can't. She's secure. Trust me. I'm gonna encourage her to stay with you. Because two ugly people deserve each other. Anyways, like I was saying, Amrabat isn't secure in possession. Someone said, "Chill out, Chris Brown." Oh my gosh, Timor. Well, this is a long match reaction. I think we just forgot to talk about the match. No, I like the game. I thought we created a lot of chances, and I can't wait for Tuchel ball. Tuchel, best manager in the world. Bro, what am I looking at? What am I watching? Oh my gosh, bro. Twitter just has the most bro, I gotta stop looking at Twitter when I'm live. Because I should be looking at the most random. Ich hoffe, I don't know. What does that mean? Mane is nicht gut genug. There's no good in Mane. So what you just said, I have to do. One of the mods, permanently remove Schalke, Gian Schankelbag, delete his channel for even suggesting. I'm joking. Why would you is nicht gut? I see. What does that mean? Like he ain't nice or he ain't good. So what are you trying to? Oh, Mane is not good. Niche means not. Of course, I speak German. Mein Deutsch es sprechen sehr gut. Come on, baby. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mane is trash. I knew that's what you were saying. I was just like, I was sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? I was just yeah. Mane just sucks, man. Sadio Mane, we pack your bags, bro. Start learning Chinese or Arabic because you're going to the Middle East. See, now I speak one sentence, one perfect German sentence. Now everyone's trying to speak German for the sake of. See, I know what you're saying, right? Warum last Tuchel Muller nicht spielen? You're basically saying, why isn't Tuchel playing Muller? Hey! Wait. If that's what you said, then I'm an expert because I don't know what the hell that actually means. But yeah, I don't think Tuchel's playing Muller. I don't know why, because Muller is infinitely better than Sadio Mane. The thing is, Muller's declining gracefully, which is okay because he's getting older, and we'll see what happens. I saw that Mane was linked with Chelsea. Take him, please. Take that man, that boy, take that UFC fight. Hey, Dana White, you trying to take Mane? Come on, he'd be good for UFC 289.2 in Vegas at the MGM Arena. Come on, take him, Dana. Fenerbahce, he is done. Oh my gosh, he's being linked to Fenerbahce. Yeah, go to that communist Turkey. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We will be live tomorrow. I promise. What are we going to talk about tomorrow? I need to look at the Bundesliga games that are coming up for Dortmund. Because, that's the bread and butter of our competition. Oh my gosh, next weekend, we play first on Saturday, and then Dortmund play the next day. There will be a watch-along versus Werder Bremen. I'll guarantee that. I think. No, I don't know. I don't know how my day's going to look on Saturday, May 6th. But Dortmund play the next day, which could be, critical that we play first. If we lose, then it's, then the pressure's on the biggest bottle jobs in the world to do something. And we all know how Dortmund are. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia and peace.